Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. I'm Paul and I'm back in Ahuriri in New Zealand for the Ahuriri Cruising Car Show. This month we have something different for you. We've got a drone. So I hope it adds to your enjoyment. We're dividing this video into 3 sections. So we'll start with the fly over the field to give you a look at the layout. Then we'll show some of the cars arriving through the entrance. Then a bit more drone flight, show you more of the field, and then finally we'll go for a walk around the field and get a close-up at some of the interesting cars that were there. If you'd like to attend these shows in person, something very special is happening for the November show, so watch to the end and there'll be full details of what's going on. It's really exciting. This month's cars, it was a bit of everything. Some British, some European and a lot of American cars, so we'll be having a good look around and I'll be paying close attention to those that really grab my interest. So that's enough waffle. Let's head down to the field entrance and see what's coming in. So the first few cars through the gate were American models. I don't recognize them, but if anyone watching this knows what they are, please tell me in the comments. Right after those there's a bunch of Morris Minors. If I'm not mistaken, these are members from the Hawke's Bay British and European Car Club. They're regulars at this show, always beautifully turned out. Look at that Morris Minor. And just coming in behind them is, I believe, is the president of the club in his beautiful yellow Triumph Stag. Absolutely gorgeous. And a reliable presence holding up the British end every month at this show. Well done, guys. And look at this one, lovely little Datsun. We'll have a closer look at that one later, followed by a BMW. Oh, and this red and white one coming in is a bubble car, what they call a micro car these days. I think it's a nice Isetta. And behind that looks like a Subaru with gold wheels. Next up is this lovely Citroen 2CV. This is the Charleston in the dark red and black. Looks great. I did say there was variety at this show. There's a Mark III Cortina. Looks like it's not standard to me. And behind it a lovely Austin A40 Devon pickup. We'll have a closer look at that one later. Comparing that Austin pickup to this Ford in view now shows a very different approach between the British and the Americans around that time. This thing in between the cars, Darren, one of the organisers who was near me, told me that this one is a trials car used for racing up like trial hill runs, I guess. The guys on board were saying that they'd driven it up from Walkaround, which is quite a way away. I'm not sure how serious they were, but maybe that's what they did. Looked like great fun anyway. What a lovely blue pickup that one is. Gorgeous. They're a real credit to their owners, these things. Coming into the field now is this Chevy Impala, lovely metallic paint. And behind it, the very popular in New Zealand, the Ford Mustang. Far more popular than the Ford Caprice, which were never officially sold here. Coming in now, the 1969 Daimler 250 has the V8 engine designed by Edward Turner. A fantastic piece of work. Followed by a very different but equally lovely Chevrolet Corvette. I do like that. So as promised, here's a bit more of the field as a flyover from the drone. And once this is over, we'll start looking up close by walking around the field and having a really good look at some of the cars on display. When your classic car cover is coming up for renewal, try our club scheme arranged with Peter James Insurance. It offers great rates and a range of exclusive benefits including free salvage retention and multi-vehicle options. Just click the link in the description below to get a quote. Now, I kicked off my walk around the field with a look at these Morris Minors. We saw them entering the field earlier. First up, the Lowlight. Lovely old thing in fantastic condition. I do like the dash design inside. Obviously that changed significantly on later models. This pickup, what a fantastic thing. I've never seen such a good Morris Minor pickup. It's absolutely perfect. Bright blue one here. I haven't seen that colour very often, if at all. I'm not sure, but still in smashing condition, and a credit to the British and European Car Club. Behind the Morris Minors, the Citroën 2CV. This is the Charleston. Really like it. So much character about it. It's just amazing. Behind that, another Daimler. Seen this one before. Always worth a look. Still going. And I couldn't resist a look at this little gem hidden in between the others. We saw it coming into the field earlier. It's a 1954 Austin A40 Devon. Listed as a utility, or ute as they say down under. This one has the 1800cc engine. Really lovely, and certainly not something you would see every day. I do love this little German sports car. I think I can be forgiven for thinking it was a VW Karmann Ghia on first sight, but in fact it's a 1965 Porsche 356. Stunning, really lovely. Next up, we're back with the Brits. It's a 1974 Hillman Avenger. This one's a 1600cc. Looking really good in the orange. Beside the Hillmans, a Mark II Escort, and then this nice 1955 Ford Zephyr with a 2.3 litre engine. Very tidy. Lovely gloss on that paintwork. Somebody's worked hard on that. Another Morris Minor still seeing regular use, and the JBA, which we've seen before. Along with the Singer Vogue, another Moggy, an Alvis looking lovely in the sunshine. Austin A40 Farina beside that. We're back down to the end of the field. There's a Ford Mustang in red. Another Mustang there, the blue one we saw coming into the field earlier. This red one beside the Mustang really caught my eye simply because I think it looks great. It's a 1993 Toyota Celica with a 2 litre engine. Really nice. Now the yellow car beside another Mustang there is a 2000 Chevrolet Corvette, 5.6 litre engine. Love it. Next car to catch my eye, this little blue Mazda hatchback. I wouldn't have expected that, but it's gorgeous. It's a 1980 Mazda 323 with a 1272cc engine. Really nice inside too, spotless. Staying in the Far East, you may have spotted the D on the back and the Datsun script on the rear wing. This one is a 1974 Datsun 1200. It looks so sporty, it's surprising it's only got an 1171cc engine, but what a lovely little thing. I really enjoyed seeing these two Japanese cars. And next to that, this blue one is a bit of a beast. It's the 1990 Nissan 300 ZX, known as the Fair Lady. 2.96cc engine. A really nice car. Reminded me of the Ford Probe, but probably better looking. I reckon the registration plate 1FastZ is probably spot on. You don't need me to tell you it's a VW Beetle, but it's a 1978 and it's the 1600. It caught my attention even though I've seen it before, just because it's so beautifully presented. It's absolutely lovely. If that doesn't turn your head, then you're not interested in classic cars, if you ask me. Look at the engine bay, it's terrific. Now back with the Germans. This one is my probably unexpected car of the day. It's a 2003 Porsche Boxster 2.687cc engine. I absolutely love it. Look at that interior. The steering wheel's gorgeous, the seats look lovely, the dash, everything is just perfect. Car of the day for me. Now I know some people are anti-BMW, but I just think this is a gorgeous little car. Look how slim those pillars are. The whole thing is so lightweight and stylish. I love it from front to back. It's a TI 2002 it's called. Tried to look up the age, but the registration plate didn't come up. So if you know what year this one is, please tell me in the comments. And staying with the Germans is this 1973 VW Combi, the Transporter 1600cc engine. Just look at the job somebody's done on the interior. It's really attractive. Nice one. Even the dash, it's got a style. Back to the familiar with the British. This one's a 1970 MGB GT, 1.8 litre engine. It looks very nicely presented. I see there was a for sale sign, I think, in the window. It's got the perfect number plate too. I don't know if that comes with it. If you buy the car, BGT01. Love it. Well, I don't mind admitting I made a beeline for this one. It's a 1961 Studebaker Hawk 4.7 litre engine. Really gorgeous piece of automotive art, this one. I really love it. I met the owner earlier, a man named Don, very nice chap. I'll have to get him to let me have a closer look at it someday. Just look at those fins. I know they're ridiculous, but it's great. Mark III Cortina, 1976. This one was originally a 1600cc. It's definitely not anymore. Have a look at that. I don't know what that is, but it ain't the 1600cc Ford Cortina engine. Beautifully done, whoever did that work. Well done. Tell me in the comments what it is, if you know, please. This one's stunning in yellow. It's a 1974 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 with a 5.7 litre engine. Just look at the interior. I really like that. can just imagine somebody like Jim Rockford on the Rockford Files with his arm out the window heading along Sunset Strip or wherever he used to drive. Really nice, very much a thing of its time. Another lovely Chevrolet. This one's a Corvette. I'm going to say the S word. It's a sexy car. 1998 5.7 litre engine. This car is huge. It's a 1957 Oldsmobile 88 with a 6 litre engine. Just look at the interior. So 50s. Makes me think of Meatloaf from Paradise by the Dashboard Light. And there's old Marilyn Monroe on the cushion in the back. Good theme work there by the owner. Lovely car. We're back with Ford. This one's a 1971 Ford Mustang, 5.7 litre engine. Again, a really good interior. I love that steering wheel. So another big change is what I love about this show. There's something for everyone. This one's a 1985 Nissan 300 with a 3 litre engine. Really like this car. Beautifully presented too. The red car tucked in here caught my eye. It's a 1966 Chrysler Newport, 6.3 litre engine, really tidy. And beside it, good old Triumph Stags, a couple of them. I've seen these before, just gotta love them. Love a Stag. I'm not Jeremy Clarkson, so I'm not trying to do the voice. Love that black BMW too. Right after the 1957 DeSoto pickup in pale blue, look at this dark blue truck coming up. It's a 1950 Bedford K.
Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're enjoying it, we need your help. All we're asking is for you to take just a second to hit the subscribe button, and also do the same with the like button. Thank you, we do appreciate your support. Now, back to the video.
Now, if you're still watching, thank you for that. And here's the news I promised about next month's cruise-in at Ahuriri. The news is it won't be in Ahuriri. It's on the 3rd of November 2024, and it's the Wheels of Time Car Show. It's going to be a huge event to celebrate 150 years of transport in Napier. It's going to be a massive thing, so do get along there. You don't need to book in. You can just roll on in and take part. It's going to be a blast. The event is being supported by Roaming Chrome Hawke's Bay and the Vintage Car Club of Hawke's Bay, and it's going to be a fantastic event. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it myself, but I hope lots of you will go along. And here's a look at the flyer which was being given out at this month's show with all the information. So for this month, that's it from me. Thanks for watching and see you next time.